The challenge for the Premier League title might be over for Arsenal, but we take a lot of positives from the 2022-2023 season, as many football fans across the world did not expect this much from a team that has failed to qualify for the Champions League since the 2016-2017 season. Hi and welcome to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest update as it concerns Arsenal. Again, if you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification button so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. As the season comes to an end, Arsenal have been linked with quite a number of players in preparation for the next season, and one of such players is Declan Rice. Arsenal are said to be continually linked to West Ham skipper Declan Rice and has remained the top priority this summer. According to Fabrizio Romano, there has been talk with the midfielder. Rice, who will be entering the final year of his contract at the end of the season, also has the option of extending his contract with West Ham United. Well, David Moyes had suggested recently that Rice could leave the club, but any potential suitor will have to cough a huge sum to sign him. Fabrizio claims that Arsenal have plans to prepare an official bid for Rice, who has been capped 41 times by the England national team. It would definitely be a tough task luring him away from West Ham United. Well, as much as Arsenal would not want to enter any tussle with any club for the player, the club would likely face competition from the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United. Paving the way for Declan Rice might just be Granit Xhaka, whom we understand might be leaving the club. It was reported this week that Arsenal have given the green light to Arteta to complete double deals for Declan Rice and Moses Caicedo. It seems like Arsenal are ready to make the first move to bring in Declan Rice from West Ham United. Well, of course, in order to achieve this plan, a host of players will be sold to balance the books, and one of them is Granit Xhaka. According to Romano, there will not be any talks between Arsenal and the player on a new contract. The most likely destination for the Swiss international is Bayern Leverkusen, who are now in advanced talk to sign Xhaka, and his departure could pave the way for Rice's arrival. Well, it is understood that Bayern Leverkusen will want to wrap up the deal early for Xhaka, and Arsenal will look to get the best deal possible. Fee in the region of £100 million might just be the asking price to lure Declan Rice away from the London stadium. And at the moment, it looks like Arsenal are leading the race for Rice's signature. But Manchester United and Chelsea can also pose stiff competition. There's also been a talk between Arsenal and Manchester City over a potential exchange that will see Kieran Tierney and João Cancelo swap clubs this summer. Both players are said to be available for transfer at the end of the season, with Arteta a fan of Cancelo and Tierney and interest for City boss Pep Guardiola. Well, according to the Telegraph, Arteta has identified Cancelo as someone who can raise the technical level of Arsenal's defense. Alexander Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus have been successful at Arsenal, and it remains unclear just how willing Pep Guardiola will be to sell them another star. Well, it remains to be seen whether Cancelo will have other options to consider or whether Pep Guardiola will be prepared to keep him at the club. We will get to see how far some of these deals eventually turns out in the coming weeks, and how much of an impact it will be on Arsenal as far as the coming season is concerned. Well, I'd like to have your thoughts in the comment section on what you think about some of these players that have been linked to Arsenal, and of course the possible exit of Granit Xhaka, whom we understand will most likely be leaving to Bayern Leverkusen after 7 years at Arsenal. Well, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Please tell us also which player or players you think Arsenal should go for as far as fortifying the team for the next season and to be able to compete with clubs like Manchester City, Chelsea, Manchester United, who obviously will also be buying quite a number of players in the summer. Again, please stay tuned to this channel for the latest transfer update as it concerns Arsenal. I will see you some other time.